wanted to go over today some things that I think that St. Kitts needs improving on their real estate option, and I'm hoping the government's looking at this so they'll make some changes, because I've noticed on Turkey, Turkey's real estate program has just went through the roof, and they did something very simple that I've always thought that St. Kitts should do that they never have done. It's a no-brainer. Although Turkey has altered this a little bit since they went from $250,000 up to the $400,000 limit, they put back restrictions on people buying multiple properties that add up to the one lump sum amount of $400,000. And they made some other changes too that I think was not a good idea. But Turkey, and the thing is, Turkey, when you compare the citizenship program with St. Kitts, there's no comparison. St. Kitts doesn't have an income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax, almost no property tax. Turkey's got a very high income tax if you live there all the time. They tax worldwide income. Not just that, but the Schengen countries, Turkey doesn't have accessibility to the visa-free travel to those countries, where St. Kitts does. And but there are some things that Turkey has done to the real estate option that St. Kitts really needs to make a change on. And I've mentioned this several times. I don't think the government maybe listens to this, and I've heard other people talk about this too. And it's one reason Turkey has been booming, although the passport is not that, it's not a good passport. I would not get it myself. And also too, the EC dollar is tied to the US dollar. It means a lot, because I'll tell you something, the Turkish lira, don't listen to me, go to Turkish lira and look up Wikipedia Turkish lira, and you can go back and see how the lira is done over the last, you can go back to before it was the Turkish lira. You can go back 100 years. That currency has consistently dropped. And now since Erdogan just got elected, the Turkish currency's dropped even more. I mean, it's dropping. It just keeps dropping, okay? But people keep buying the property over there, and they're finding this out, but they're finding out too late. That's not a good investment long term, okay? Now, this is the key though. St. Kitts, what they should do, St. Kitts should start letting people that have houses that are $50,000, $150,000, $175,000, sell their property and add up. In other words, a person could buy multiple properties, 2, 3, or 4 properties, to add up to the $400,000 limit. What this does is it gets the locals involved, where they're seeing some benefits from this. I'll be honest with you. I'm really surprised the locals haven't really gotten really pissed off. And I think some of them have. I mean, I've talked to some of them on it. I'm talking about people that were born in St. Kitts, because a lot of those people are not really participating in the benefits of the Citizenship by Investment program. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. The properties have to appraise for $400,000 to be sold for the home program. They also have to be title property. You got some properties that are deed of conveyance, but they're freehold properties. Those people can't sell their houses, okay, for citizenship. Other problems too you have is you've got these citizenship zones, and people have to buy in those areas there. Well, the other people, the locals that maybe can't afford houses in those areas, they can't resell their property for citizenship. And I'm going to tell you, it's so much easier to sell your property if it qualifies for citizenship, because it opens the people's market of being able to sell their homes to wealthy foreigners, where you don't get that if it doesn't qualify for citizenship. So while the government has not done that and just let everybody sell their property that's in St. Kitts, I still can't figure out why they have not done that. To me, that doesn't make sense. And then petitions can participate in this, and the ones that need it the most are the ones that have the $75,000, the $50,000, and the $100,000 property. They want these properties to go up, and they're not participating unless they're a bricklayer or a plumber or electrician that's working on that house that's being built for citizenship. But basically, they're not qualifying. They're not actually participating in this in the way the program is being run right now. And I'm hoping that the government will change and let everybody list their property, that's freehold. And every property I've seen in St. Kitts is freehold. Let them sell their own property, okay? No matter what limit it is. Now, still keep the limit at $400,000. But what you do is give a person an option, because I've heard a lot of people say that they would rather get 4 properties at $100,000 each than buying one property at $400,000. And typically, in a lot of cases, your rental yield is higher on the smaller properties, or the properties that are less expensive, okay? So not only your yield is higher, but typically those smaller houses go up more in value because there's more people that can afford them, okay? And to me, it's a no-brainer. I think a lot of local Kittitians and Nevisians have not been able to participate in the real estate market with citizenship program the way they got it now, because their house doesn't qualify to be sold for either under the home program, or they don't have a house in the citizenship zones, only because they can't afford to buy those properties. But folks, if you want to learn more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. Also, folks, if you're looking to get real estate with the real estate option, the fees are going up, not just on the donation, but also on the real estate also, okay? Unless they make a change on that, okay? So these are some things, and you've got just a few weeks left. And we're talking about thousands of dollars that's going up. So if you want to participate while the rates are low, you need to jump in really quick. If you want to know more, again, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below, and I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.